Hey guys, it's me, Liam from Border Busters, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw sprites in Scratch. Alright, so this is not going to be a super long episode. It's going to be pretty simple. So we're just going to delete the cat sprite, and I made a new project, and I'm just going to name this to How to Draw Sprites. And you guys don't have to name that sprites. Whoops. Because you guys could add code to your game. But to draw a sprite, go to this little cat thingy. Don't choose a sprite. Go to paint. And there's a bunch of different tools, and I'm going to explain pretty much all of them. So first I'm going to explain the select tool. This is kind of like where you select different stuff. Like, let's say you drew a circle, you can select it like that. And what you can just select certain amounts with this little box right here, or you could just click on it and it'll select it. And yeah, so this is the reshape tool, and I'll get into that once we do the shapes. This is the paint tool. So if you want to paint different sprites, you can just paint them like that. You can change the thickness of the brush so it's thicker. You can change the color. Also, if you want to get super fancy, what you could do is you can, you know what, actually, let's get into that later. It's going to be it's not super hard, but we'll get into it. So you can change the brightness down low, and you can change the color and the saturation. Saturation is just like transparency, pretty much. So this is the erase tool. Let me paint something real quick. This is the erase tool, and you can erase it, and you can erase whatever you did. There's also something else with the erase tool. So let's say I didn't want it to be a certain color, like I didn't want it to be white. So let's make the erase tool a different color then. The erase tool. Where is it? Here. Well, maybe that doesn't work. But you guys get the point where you can change the thickness down low for the erase tool. And this is the fill bucket. And we'll get into this once we make shapes and do all the other stuff. This is the text, where you can make text like saying hello or whatever you want. I'm going to change the fill to black, and you can change it to whatever you want. Personally, my font that I like is marker, but you guys can do whatever you want. This is the line tool. Just draw straight lines, and you could increase the thickness just like this, and there we go. Oh, and a quick little tip: if you want to draw perfect lines, hold down Shift on your computer and just draw a line across. That will draw a perfectly straight line. Now, if you want to do a circle, you can do a circle for sure. So I'm going to do like a blue circle, just like so. And I drew a perfect circle, or you could do oval, all sorts of stuff like that. But you can hold down Shift to draw a perfect circle. And you can change the outline thickness too, just like the paint brush, and see, it'll change the outline thickness. And a quick hotkey, if you guys want to delete your things very quickly, either you can select it and delete, but the quick hotkey is just Control or Command X. So I select it, Control X. And then that applies the same for the cube. We can do it for a rectangle. And you guys can resize these by clicking on these corners and dragging them. So I'm going to show you how to color these pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a simple circle. And you see these little top parts up here. This part, and this part. These are very useful for like making different colors of stuff. So let's say I wanted like this to go from like blue to like dark blue to like light blue, and then you click on that, and then or you could swap the colors like this, and it'll make that little gradient color, which looks very cool. You could do that up and down, still swap it. And another good one is this one. You make it like, let's say you're making an orb for a game or something, and yeah, you could do something like this, like a collectible orb. Yeah, that would look cool. And that you could do that on the rectangle too. So if we try that out, as you can see, it kept our fill too. Now I'm gonna go through some stuff up here in this area. So this stuff up here is pretty important. So let's just draw another circle. And so this is the back layer. So what this would do is, let's say I drew, let's not put it back. Whoops. So let's say I drew another circle. See how it's overlapping this one? See how it's going over that one? We put it behind, and now it looks like that, which makes it look a little bit better. Instead of if we put it in front, doesn't look as good. But yeah, so that's the front and back, or you could just go backward all the way or forward all the way. So let's delete that. And then to copy these, you can do Control C for the hotkeys, and then Control V to paste it, and then you'll make another one. Or you can just simply click this, hit copy, and then paste it. Another one is just flipping it. You could flip it horizontal or flip it vertical. So let's say I drew this cube. We flip it horizontal or vertical. It won't do it right now. I don't know why. But you could rotate this too. And yeah. So before we leave, I'm just going to do a quick little, I don't know, maybe we could try a nice little robot or something. We could try to do that. So let's just draw a simple rectangle, and you guys could draw whatever you want. And then we could draw like maybe smaller outlines. So like something like, not like this big, but like we might make it like this. I'm not good at drawing robots, so I might not draw this. But you guys kind of get the point of this, I hope. But yeah, so you just pretty much just do that, and yeah, that's how you draw sprites in Scratch. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Also, thank you so much for 1,100 subscribers. That is crazy. I can't believe we got to 1,000 subscribers. And my new goal is to get 2,000 subscribers, which I think we might be able to get at the end of the year. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later.